Hello, my name is Sean O'Flaherty, and in this presentation I'll be helping G4S overcome bad publicity using IMC and public relations. These are some of the main good points about G4S. The first being that they've been running 114 years and have a good heritage and reputation already. Another good point is that they've had operations in more than 125 countries and 657 employees. And thirdly, to date, G4S Welfare has helped 35,077 unemployed people get back into work. Also, another good point is basically that they've helped people out of work that have been out of work for 9 months, and this has been going on for a couple of years. The main lines of business are they specialise in outsourcing business processes and facilities and sectors, and lastly they provide electronic tags and monitoring of offenders at home or in the community and providing services for the police. This is some of our customer values. The first one being in 2004 we have decided to focus especially on the safety of our colleagues and those around us. This is supported by a number of key safety initiatives and campaigns designed to increase awareness of health and safety matters, and by doing health and safety measures they can prevent incidents happening in the workplace. These are some of the multiple stakeholders. The first being the government, because the government's the most important stakeholder to the business, because they can get sponsorship deals and they can get agreements with the government to sponsor different events and security premises and businesses. The second being the employees are very important, because without the employees the business can't operate and do the work competently. And lastly, the manager is also very important to the business, because without the manager there's no person to make sure that the person's doing the role of the job properly. These are some of the other stakeholders. These are some of the controversies that G4S have had to overcome. The first being the Olympics, where they lost a total of 70 million just for the Olympics alone. They lost 11 million related to charitable donations and external fees which they lost. And they also lost 7 million related to sponsorship and marketing costs. Secondly, the second controversy I want to talk about is the detention centres. They've run 3 immigration detention centres where they've had over 700 complaints in 2010, including allegations of assault and racism, and said only 25 members of staff have been prosecuted against. Integrated market communication, what is it? Integrated market communication is a concept of marketing which analyses and recognises the added value of a comprehensive plan. This also evaluates the strategic roles of a variety of communication disciplines and combines these issues such as general advertising, direct response, sales promotion and public relations, which combine to provide clarity, consistency and maximum communication impact. The benefits of IMC is a sound and clear approach which gives direction and gives objectives and aims for the business to achieve. All target audiences are considered by doing this method. Also, individual one-to-one communication is encouraged because they can target one segment which will lower the cost of the overhead and the marketing costs. And synergy and recall will increase by doing all these methods, and this will have a big financial benefit for the business. This is a success of the IMC campaign. Skoda was once a joke to the public, and now is seen as a very high quality product because they've used IMC by Volkswagen buying the company and using their own advertising methods, and they also use their components to make sure that Skoda is a high quality product and it's high quality advertisement. Skoda Also, change the perception, and JD Power and What Car Surveys had customer satisfaction tables where they came second, and all this together has made sure that Skoda has become a success. Corporate social responsibility. This is a really big issue for G4S, because if they help the environment and the economy, they could implement a reliable customer and government base where the business can operate its systems and infrastructure. For example, if the G4S implements environmentally friendly fuel for their vans, the business could get more investors and get more people involved, which will help the customer base and enhance its reputation. The strategies that they could use is focus groups and forum discussion groups, where they can look at similar CSR issues and see how they can overcome these issues. Public relations is defined as anticipating, analysing and interpreting public opinion, attitudes and other issues that may have an impact on the business's operations. This could affect the business in a positive or negative way, because if they can predict what a stakeholder is going to do in the future, they can predict that they can use social media or other types of direct marketing to overcome public relation issues. This is an example of a successful public relations campaign, Hershey's Chocolate. The result of this campaign is that they've had over 217 impressions, media impressions, more than 25,000 likes on Facebook, and a distribution of 13,500 samples of the product, and sales exceeded forecasts. The Hershey's Chocolate campaign was launched to bloggers, newspapers, wires and magazines, and other traditional methods. The hashtag HSY Simple Pleasures became the #1 trending topic on Twitter. This was down to the fact that they had a good advertising campaign and they used the marketing mix to promote the business in a very efficient and effective way. These are some of my recommendations. The first one being that Barnes 2006 argues the most effective way of advertising is free publicity, because it saves the other costs and they can concentrate more on other financial issues. Also, that if they use a free publicity such as a flash mob, they can highlight the positive impact that G4S have had on the community and the economy. For example, they could highlight the fact they've helped 35,077 long-term unemployed people back into jobs, and they've helped the taxpayer with 120 million per annum through securing events and gaining publicity and helping out the economy. Another one of my recommendations is that they could get employees to help with a charity development program where the business can get the employees to help out with the charity for the security aspects of it. For example, they could secure the premises of the building. This could build relationships between all parties involved and gain really good publicity in newspapers such as the Telegraph and other newspapers, and this will really help G4S in the future gain the reputation and brand image in a better light. And thirdly, the way they can overcome the Olympics and the detention centre controversies is providing security for a series of events which could help build a reputation as well as enhancing the brand image for all parties involved. And these are my references.